All right, hey guys. Wrong thing, wrong menu here. Hey guys, welcome to Streaming with Keegan. The intro didn't play. Didn't have the chance to set it up before the stream started, but that's all good. I just forgot. Um, yeah, but welcome to another episode of Streaming with Keegan. I guess we can get to the DAW view. Doesn't really matter. Um, it's been a while. Well, I guess it's been last week, but it would be more accurate to say that I've done a lot of things since the last time we streamed. I Vox and Musics and Dick McGuffin, if you're still around, say hello. Um, yeah. Last time we talked, I wasn't taking a mixing class, and now I have. I've been taking an online mixing class on Udemy, an online website. Um, it's a $16 class, basically a series of videos where this guy is basically breaking down the fundamentals of mixing. I already know a great deal about mixing as it comes as I as it, as I am finding out, because a lot of the things he's talking about, like a lot of the fundamental concepts he's bringing up in this class, are things that I already know about. However, there are a few things that I didn't learn as many new concepts as I thought I was going to learn. Instead, I learned new techniques or ideas, which is still cool. Um, but basically, he was working in Ableton, my instructor, the person I was watching. Um, he was working in Ableton, and of course, I don't have Ableton. I have FL Studio. I work in FL Studio. But one of the cool things I've noticed in Ableton is that every instrument seems to automatically be connected to a channel. So that's something that I kind of want to replicate in FL Studio, because I'm realizing I should probably use EQing more than I have been. Another large thing that I feel a little embarrassed to admit, considering the fact that I've been, I've been a musician for a while now. I've been a producer for a while now. But another thing that I'm a little bit ashamed to admit is, for a while, I didn't know the difference between mixing and mastering. To me, there was no real difference, because, not to say that I've never and I also learned that a majority of the things I actually did in my DAW was mastering, because, like, most of the time, I would just go into the master channel, pull open an EQ compressor type thingamabob plugin, and in my case, Maximus, and just tweak around with the presets here, mess around with this, do mastering shit. That isn't to say I've never done actual mixing before, but I haven't been doing it as much as I probably should have, and I feel like that might be the reason why some of my mixes in the past have suffered. And I'm just trying to be a little bit more aware of those kinds of things. I've also been, I don't know. I guess that's the primary thing I've been up to since the last time I streamed. I say we because it's kind of like a thing that I like to do. It's like a community thing. Like, you guys are along for the ride, so I guess but technically I'm the one who's streaming. Yeah. With all that convoluted mess out of the way. Same, I thought mastering was just extra stuff. It technically is, but it is very important, especially for EDM. Yeah, dude, I was the opposite way. I was the opposite. I've done so much mastering, but not really not really a whole lot of mixing. And um I know some people master tracks after they already export like an audio file, and then they drag that audio file, the exported audio file into the DAW, and then they master it. That feels, I don't know, that feels a little excessive to me. Like, I mean, why not just because the real difference between mixing and mastering is, mixing is individual channels and instruments, making sure they all sound good in the mix, and then mastering is connecting them all, compressing them all. And since all these instruments are going to be like mixed and, you know, at the appropriate volumes and everything, like it's essentially, once it's fed into here, which is my pseudo master channel, I like to keep my actual master channel empty for the most part. Um, then the actual mastering can begin. So all of these things being fed into here should technically be no different than a non-mastered track. That's just my opinion anyway. So I don't know why people master audio files, but that's fine. Uh I always master in the project itself. Um but anyhow, today I am going to be fucking around with a lot of voice synthesizers. I've done a stream similar to this, except I was doing a cover of Daisy Bell, which um is it's a very iconic song for voice synthesizers in general. If you know, you know, because it's like, I think the computer was called like the IBM 704, was it? I don't remember the exact number, but that was like the very first voice synthesizer that ever sang anything. I'm sure um I feel like most Vocaloid musicians or fans know this, but maybe not. Um if you haven't, I'm sure if I look it up, you'll recognize it. Um cuz it's kind of like a pop culture thing, an internet thing. So I'm sure it's probably decently well known. Anyhow, the voice synthesizers I'm going to be messing around with today are Chipspeech, of course. I've been doing a hell of a lot of Chipspeech. Vocaloid, and Synthesizer V. I have Utao and Alter Ego, which is another Plog program like Chipspeech, but I'm not going to use them um right now because for a multitude of different reasons, but one of them being I I'm still I still don't know how to use Utao, man. Like Utao is cool because it's like a great equalizer in the field of I have not made a Utao voice bank. That's what I was going to say. Utao is a great equalizer in the sense that anybody can make a voice bank in Utao because it's very simple. You just record phonemes, like literally audio files of phonemes, and then they get played in the program. They get auto pitched in the program. Um, but for the long, I've been aware of Utao for a long time. Basically, like after I heard of Vocaloid, I heard of Utao, but I haven't gotten Utao until very recently, simply because the instructions are all in Japanese. I don't know, it's very clearly a Japanese company first and foremost, with basically no English translation, so that was kind of a deterrent for me for a while. And then when I finally got it, and maybe there are ways to get around this. It's not an intuitive program at all. It's a very stick shifty type voice synthesizer program. Like, and I'm sure you know this. Like, and again, I'm not the biggest expert in Utao, but like, unlike other voice synthesizers I use, you have to like manually insert phonemes, and the phonemes that Utao uses don't seem to be the same phonemes. It seems to be using a different English, at least a different English phonetic alphabet than like what regular phonemes are called. I don't know. Hi hi Marla Pickleson, welcome. Never touched Utao and Synths, but I would like to try it one day, along with Chipspeech. Yeah. I can certainly show you how to use Synth and Chipspeech, but Utao, oh boy, yeah. I tried using Utao. Oh god, hmm. I don't know if I'll ever get the hang of it. I don't know. It's annoying too because Utao doesn't, as far as I'm aware, I can't find any complete list of all of the Utao English phonemes, and I don't know if there's any way to like um trans translate words into phonemes just like every other uh voice synthesizer seems to be able to do, or even syllables would be nice. Translating syllables into phonemes, like either one of those would be pretty cool, but it seems to be just all phoneme work. Um which has given me a whole new level of respect for Utao musicians in general. Um but yeah, with that out of the way, let's get started with some vocals. I'm going to be working on another cover song. This one being of The Mind Electric by Miracle Musical, otherwise known as Tally Hall. It's kind of confusing it's kind of confusing the different names and the different names that they have, but they seem to share a lot of the same um band members. So I think it might have been a situation where I don't know too much about the band's lore, but I've listened to their music, and their music is fine. But there's essentially two bands, Miracle Musical and Tally Hall. And um the song that I'm going to be making a cover of is called The Mind Electric by the Miracle Musical Band. But, people use Miracle Musical and Tally Hall interchangeably, which is why there's kind of a, I don't know, like a gray area there. And because I don't want to necessarily be get claimed on this, I don't want the stream to get claimed or anything. I was originally hesitant to stream this simply because I don't want to get in trouble with copyright. I don't know if you noticed that I basically stopped releasing my covers on YouTube anymore. I still have my old covers on YouTube, but I'm not going to be releasing any more covers from, at least not from artists that I do not know and that I have not received the permission to uh reuse. Instead I'm going to be doing that on a SoundCloud that I might link uh later on. But anyhow, as you can see, there are already Chipspeech covers of The Mind Electric by Enderjed, which is a friend of the stream. I've seen him appear several times. I actually had a conversation with the guy as well. I don't know if he'll show up, but yeah, Enderjed. And Lepus Music, who also goes by I always forget how to pronounce her name, but um yeah. Um but yeah, I'm going to be doing something similar to these people, but I'm going to include um Synthesizer V and Vocaloid as well to make it a little bit different from theirs, since there's already again two uh covers. Trying not to get copyrighted. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, in other words, I'm also probably going to be playing um I'm going to play Ender Jed's cover of The Mind Electric um to like remind myself of like, okay, this note needs to go here, this note needs to go there, just to like, I don't know, like listen in, remind myself of how the song is arranged, the notes are arranged, instead of listening to the actual song. So let's get started. Right, okay. I remember the original had like a harmony to it. Ender Jed's is a little bit more simplified in the sense that there's not a harmony in the original verse. Um I might open Lepus Music as well to see if Lepus Music maybe added the harmony. I don't remember. But yeah, these are really talented Chipspeech musicians that I would recommend checking out as well. Wait, where was it? Oh man. Could have been, could have been. All right, well there's more voices involved, but I don't think they're harmonizing with each other. They're just overlapping. But I could improvise. Yeah, dude, it's so cool. The art for Chipspeech is phenomenal. It really gives off like this retro, I don't know, like niche old school vibe, which matches the voices themselves very well. Um but yeah. Uh if I do absolutely need to grab inspiration from the horse's mouth, I might pull up my phone so I can have a listen to the original, and so the sound won't actually come through on the stream. But I think I have enough information for now to. Oh, for sure, definitely. There's definitely inspiration that is similar to like the cyberpunk aesthetic. There are definitely some punk looking characters in Chipspeech um the Chipspeech arsenal, if you will. Like Rotten ST. That's, he's a very cyberpunk dude. He's a They all have like little they all have like little backstories behind them and everything. They're characters. Just like how Vocaloid voice banks are assigned characters. Each voice is its own character. Um but yeah. But yeah, this is the Chipspeech interface for those of you who aren't familiar with it. If this is the first time you've seen me work with Chipspeech, or first time you've ever seen anybody work with Chipspeech for that matter. I'm gonna bring this over to my lead. I'm gonna bring this over to the lead vocal channel for now, because I don't know where else to put it. Yeah, it totally fits the world where there's cybernetic implants in your body, as well as musicians use their cybernetics to play instruments with their mind. Dude, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. cyberpunk and music, like, those are my two favorite things right there, so obviously this plugin and I were a match made in heaven in that regard. So I think what I'm gonna do is pull open the lyrics, and the lyrics might even be in this description here. Nope. Okay. I'll pull open the lyrics in another tab. The Mind Electric lyrics. All right. Shorten this real quick. One annoying feature that is unique to my version of Chipspeech that isn't a problem with Chipspeech broadly, in case you're wondering, but I can't type anything directly into the interface because it'll prioritize other inputs. Like if I use the G key, it'll play a note instead. When I have the text selected, so it should prioritize the letters, but it doesn't. And that's not a problem with Chipspeech broadly. This is a problem with my copy of Chipspeech. So if you guys want to get Chipspeech, that's not going to happen to you. The odds are that's not going to happen to you. I could theoretically fix it by, like, I don't know, re-downloading it, reinstalling it, but that's a pain in the ass, so it's fine. I'm going to paste in the first 4 lines in the opening verse. And I think I'm going to select whoops. Uh-oh. Oh god. Huh. I didn't mean to do that. Reload. Fuck. No. No, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I opened up a preset accidentally. Let's just delete that. Wow, I'm doing great. Let's try that again. I'm probably not gonna finish this entire song. Just because this is a very complicated song, and judging by the pace that I'm going at right now, it's probably not gonna be done by the time I want to end the stream. But you'll know a fair amount by the time this is over about the different voice synthesizers I use. Another thing that I'm doing here is altering the wave rate and phoneme speeds, which is something that usually other voice synthesizers do by default, that you kind of need to manually do for Chipspeech, because again, it's a VST plugin, so it's not the way you interact with it. If you want to interact with it like any other voice synthesizer that has its own program, you have to interface with it in this piano roll, in whatever piano roll your DAW has. So let's bring that back over to lead. Got all the things. I should have selected this one. So right now we have D-clat selected. I don't know if I want to use D-clat though. Lady Parsec might be a good voice. Because first I'm gonna do like the main yeah. First I'm gonna do the main melody. Is it in a C? I don't remember. Is it in a C? I kind of want to keep the same key. No, wait, that's a different note, I think. I don't think that's the key. No. All right, it's an F. Okay. But as you can see right now, it's cycling through the different syllables just as I'm dragging my notes around. Look. That's what I mean by how Chipspeech basically doesn't have notes assigned to syllables or syllables assigned to notes. Instead, it gets reset every time you hit the stop button, and yeah. I think this might be a bit slow, the tempo. Accelerate it. You also have to add a, like I'm doing here, you have to add at least, like, one like, quarter step amount of space between each, note here, because this allows space for the consonant phonemes. For example, if you play it like this, like, hold on, versus, so that was think of these thoughts versus how it'll sound now if we do this. Doesn't have a lot of space to pronounce those consonants. All right. All right. Let's increase the phoneme speed and wave rate, because I feel like it's some of the words are a little bit offbeat. That's better. And then for the most part, the melody persists until the very end, so I'm just going to copy and paste. Me right now glued to my screen. I'm glad that my commentary is engaging, and I'm glad that you're learning things. Oh, you know what? That's not how the lyrics are pronouncing minute. I might have to do some silly words to make it select the right phonemes. That's the one disadvantage of having like a word to phoneme like translator, is sometimes it selects the wrong phonemes. But, you know, worst case scenario, you can make some funny words to fix that. I'm gonna replace minute with minute. That should fix the problem. There we go. And you know what? I might just make up my own harmony. I like, but the lady Parsec voice definitely matches the original voice that was that is in Miracle. That is in the Mind Electric. So let's add a. Should we add this to? I think let's add this to the main vocal channel. A flanger. Give it more character. Double treble. I like this preset. And then let's add an EQ. Vocal presence. It's also good to add a compressor. Or just a limiter, I should say. Because we're gonna have multiple voices coming through here. And we don't want this to peak. I think what I'm going to do is raise the volume and compress this. Make it sound. I don't know. I might not. Since this is, I don't know. I might not. I use Goyo? Yeah, I use Goyo. It's a good thing. It's a good, it's a great way to, you know, it's an AI. I mean, you know what it is if you pointed it out. Yeah. It was recommended to me in a video. And I use it for recording my vocals. But I'm not going to need it now because I'm not going to use, I'm not going to vocalize in the microphone. All synthesized voices. So, I think I'm going to select other voices now to harmonize with Lady Parsec. Let's clone this and change the voice to something else. Video by in the mix. That's how I found out about it. It might have been in the mix. I don't, or in the mix. I don't remember who it was by, but the person was like displaying a list of different plugins that are free that you can use that are pretty cool. Like filter plugins to be specific, and that was one of them. And I was like, because, you know, I have my fair share of white noise when I'm trying to record, and that's a pretty cool way to reduce it. Let's use Cider Talk. I don't want him to be as loud as, I might just use Lady Parsec for all of them. I think that's, because I think Lady Parsec's voice really suits this part of the song. No, I'm gonna mess around with the harmonies. I don't know if this is what the original was like, but I'm gonna mess around with them. How long have you been making music? I've been making music. I've been making music for at least a year. By the way, welcome, Misleading. I don't remember how long I've been making music, but I think I started in like 2019. So I guess longer. Like, no, yeah, I guess it's 2 years. Yeah. I don't know. I lost track of time. Hey, Ordian Azurium, welcome. Or Azreem, welcome, welcome. Let's listen to this. I still have to remember the instrumental that I haven't made so far, and hope that this harmony I'm making would match it. I don't like that. No. God, I need to pull up my cheat sheet and listen to the original song. Hold on. Oh, another idea is I could just, like, mute my desktop audio for a little bit. Do you use vocoder at all? I do use a vocoder. This is not a vocoder, though, but I do use a vocoder. In fact, the vocoder is one of the earlier vocal modification plugins I've used, features I've used. Yeah, I really like vocoders. I was inspired a lot by Daft Punk, after all, and they use a fuck ton of vocoders and talkboxes, which is another thing I want to get into. I don't have a talkbox yet, but I was eyeing a particular talkbox that is extremely expensive, but it's also the only one of its kind, the Electrospit talkbox. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but it's like, instead of putting a tube in your mouth, they have speakers directly attached to your neck, like sealed to your neck. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pull open the actual Mind Electric, but I'm not gonna play the audio. I'm gonna mute my desktop audio. I've listened to Daft Punk and watched the anime music video. Hey, nice, nice. That's dope. This is the original Mind Electric. Of course, you can't hear it, because I don't want to, not aiming to get acclaim from this stream. There's like a long reverse segment. You'll have to listen to it in your own time. It's a really interesting song. All of Miracle Musical's, the whole Hawaii Part 2 album is really good. Yeah. There we go. I think I'm going to reduce the volume of this one and take it out of the lead section. It is a backing vocal. Yeah, that's better. I've worked on music since I was 16. Wow, cool. I played keyboard and got the Fruity Loops to start out. Nice, nice. Where are you at now? I'm old now. I haven't touched Fruity Loops for 2 years on anything, but making playlists recently of others music I like. Cool. When you called FL Studio Fruity Loops, that should have been my first clue that you're old now, because FL Studio hasn't been called Fruity Loops in a long time. It's now been shortened to FL, which still, in fairness, still stands for Fruity Loops, but, you know, the technicalities. Everyone just calls it FL now. I'm realizing I haven't named the project. That's dangerous. Hang on. We'll call it, The Mind Electric V-Synth cover. Because again, I'm not going to just use Chipspeech for this. I'm going to be using Vocaloid and Synth V as well. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't... I didn't unmute the desktop audio. Now you'll hear it. Yeah, but I'm not quite done listening to the... Not quite done listening to, Oh, yeah, FL21 is dope. I have FL21. That's the reason why... That's the reason why I'm able to, have my cool green, setup here. I'm 34 now, and I have made 280 plus tracks. Wow, cool. I always wanted to collab with someone, but never found anyone at the time. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, well, I'm not currently collabing with people for legal reasons, but I am certainly open to it if you are interested in the future. Hit me up. What kind of music do you create? Misleading. I just... Oh my god, oh man, I just picked up the joke in your name. Misleading. Oh, that's... Man. Little slow on the uptake there. That's funny. And 34 isn't that old. You're still a millennial. Yeah, for real. That's legendary. I'm well on my way, to be fair. I'm very prolific with songs. I've lost count, but it is in the hundreds. So many songs of mine fell by the wayside. Mostly techno and Eurotrance type beats. Ooh, okay. All right. Cool, cool. Nice. I need to pull open the old, the original song again. Mute it. I think that's right. I think that's right. I think this is right. Yeah, that's right. That is good shit. That's the good shit. Do you have a lot of untitled files? Yes. Well, untitled files. I don't have... I mean... I do. I do, but they're technically titled because I wouldn't be able to save them as projects if they were... I mean, I always name my project. I guess I could, but it would just be like Untitled 1, Untitled 10 billion. Like, I'm not that lazy. Not to say that you're lazy or anything, but I have the equivalent of a lot of songs that I just never came back to. My unfinished projects, I have plenty of those. I still gave them names, like pseudo names, or just improv names. Some of them are just like really stupid, but you know, I have plenty of those, don't worry. I really ought to put stuff online, but since I never knew how to video edit, I never put anything online. That's fair. I mean, you don't have to use YouTube. You don't have to upload on YouTube. You could also release stuff on SoundCloud. I started on SoundCloud, but I ultimately didn't continue on SoundCloud mainly because, I ran out of my free, limit of songs. And if you're extremely prolific with songs, which it sounds like you definitely are, the free limit of songs on SoundCloud is not nearly enough. But honestly, you don't even need to be that good at, video editing. If you have a good cover, you could just bring a picture of a cover, bring the picture of your cover, and drag in your song in whatever free video editor you can get your hands on, and I think that would be fine. And if you really want to, you can add lyrics, which, it shouldn't be that hard to like you could use like some pretty minimalistic video editing programs to like have a album cover and then lyrics show up. I think that's a decent thing. If you have lyrics in your songs, I think that's a decent thing. I had a SoundCloud. My artist name is Ifat. Not. Oh, I didn't. I couldn't finish reading that. Let me pull open YouTube. Uh, Ifat Nada. But my friends took it over and never gave the password to me, so I could take it back. Wait, what? Your friends took it from you? What the fuck? Some friends. I guess I can't. I guess I don't know the backstory, but goddamn, it's kind of cringe. I have lyrics to a few songs. Cool, cool. I don't have a SoundCloud account. That's fair. Marla Pickleson. For a while, I just kind of abandoned SoundCloud because, again, the free limit of songs before you have to, like, pay money, to make music on SoundCloud, which is dumb. I mean, I am still doing it I'm ultimately still doing it, but on a distributor, which, in my opinion, is a much better deal because, you get to be heard everywhere. But of course, that's a whole other order of magnitude that I don't know if you're necessarily ready for. But that is another option: is getting a distributor like DistroKid. Then you're on Spotify, YouTube. You got a topic channel, and you could also link your topic channel to your YouTube channel, make an artist channel that way. There are plenty of opportunities to be made with a distributor as well. But that also costs money. I def love making rap beats, but my love is in industrial and techno. Nice, nice. Same here, same here. I love any kind of electronic music, really, but industrial techno, oof, has a special place in my heart, for sure. I love the hardcore type, like hard dance style electronic music. YouTube is a thing for me. Yeah, and Marla Pickleson, I think your situation is a perfect gig. I've seen your like animated videos. Like YouTube seems like the place to be for you. See how that sounds. I kind of started improvising at this last part. That sounds pretty good. That's fine. I really felt like being active here. Hell yeah. It's always nice to chat on these live streams because I end up meeting good people with that love music too. Dude, hell yeah. Yeah. I felt the same way when I was vibing on Rich Av Preem's streams. I'm glad that I can provide a similar platform as he did and just be like a chill streamer where people can just, talk to me, talk to people in chat. I like that. I like that a lot. Hmm. I think that's a wrap for this particular verse. Now, there's gonna be a sudden dip in the second verse. Not to get too personal, but oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna add another. I'm gonna add another one other Chipspeech voice for the second part of this verse, and then I'm probably gonna I might get into might also get into Synth V as well. So let's do that. I made a song called "Dedicated." It has metal drums and acoustic guitar, and I made it for my brother. Oh, your mother, my bad. Your mother. And she soon died after. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry, I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. All right, I think I'm gonna use this Chipspeech voice. Probably bring this over here as well, or here. Let's bring it here because there's a possibility I might EQ it differently in the future. And we'll fill this up with the second segment. Resident Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony on the stand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth. I can't go that low for the next part. I don't know how many people are even aware of the song I'm covering, but it's a good song. Anyhow, let's get this one situated. I'm going to more or less follow the same basic melody pattern as this one, except an octave lower. So I'm going to copy it, put it in a new pattern. Bring it an octave lower. Still too high. There we go. Hey! Well, I know you know because you created a cover of The Mind Electric. Welcome, Lepus Music. He's covering The Mind Electric by Miracle Musical if you guys are just getting here. Yeah. My favorite effects combination is bandpass, delay, reverb, and distortion. Yep, I like those things as well. Especially reverb and distortion. But I'm mostly just distortion. I like those. It's cool. So that's Chipspeech. Do I have favorite effects? Yes, I do. I mean, I don't know if actually I don't. I mean, I have a few go-to effects, but it really depends on the situation. I really like distortion. I liked distortion even more back a while ago than I do now. I've kind of eased up on my opinion in distortion, but I like distortion and saturation for sure. Saturation, which is like a bit of, I guess, just more subtle distortion. I also enjoy compression, maybe a bit too much. um, but yeah, I also really like EQing. EQing frequencies, messing with that kind of thing. That's kind of like where my head's at right now with this new mixing class that I started taking. That makes sense, Fox Musics. You're such a great producer. That totally makes sense that you EQ everything. EQing everything is the key to success, I've learned. I don't EQ nearly enough, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why my mixes tend to sometimes be a little bit muddy, especially on the low end. I'm still learning in that regard. Hey, we got a Twitch user. Welcome. Hello from California. Beautiful sound. Okay. Let's support each other following you. Okay. I mean, I don't do follow for follow, but are you a musician? Because I'm inclined to check you out if you are, but like I'm not gonna follow you just because you followed me, but I do appreciate it. But I would like to check out your music if you make music. Alright, I think I'm going to, step away from, Chipspeech for now and open up Synthesizer V. For my Vocaloid vocals, I EQ twice. Once in the DAW, then I EQ the vocals. Hang on. I don't know why Synthesizer V decided to open up here. Then, once... Oh, you EQ them in Vocaloid. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Once in the DAW, then I EQ the vocals on FL so that it will fit into the mix better. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't really EQ and I don't really mess with a lot of the filter plugins in Vocaloid. I do like I mean, I will select like preset voices and shit which come with their own filter plugins, but I don't really touch or modify them. Sometimes I even delete them. I like to use effects solely in FL. Yeah, you can. There are some filter plugins you can add to your Vocaloid voice. I don't do it though. I just use FL. Realizing my screen setup is a little bit not showing the piano roll here. That's better. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna have to recreate this. The BPM was 150, right? No, yeah, those are the ones I don't like, especially the reverb and delay, because you never know when you'll, I don't know, compress those vocals, and suddenly the reverb sounds ugly as hell if you compress it in FL. I don't like fucking with most of the programs, or most of the filter uh plugins in Vocaloid, or just like the filter settings, filter tools. Okay, whoops, wrong thing. Although I will like to set the destination folder at some point. I'm gonna use Asterion because this is a low octave. Okay, that's a little bit too high. We'll see how low he can truly go. I don't know if I've ever done him this low. Okay, that's too slow. Should have done it like this. All right. I don't know if this might be a bit too low for him. Just see how low he can go. Oof. Okay. Maybe I found a range even too low for Asterion. All right, we'll bring him up. Oh. Over here. You all are amazing. I will subscribe, and I have to get going though. Much love and prosper. Hey, appreciate that. That reminded me of live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Misleading. Thank you for coming through. I'm glad. And thank you for subscribing. If you are going to subscribe, I wonder if it's going to get like the alert. Because I do have that enabled. I have a Twitch alerts enabled, which will let me know when people subscribe. So far, none of that has happened on live on stream, though, but I've enabled Stream Elements alerts for a while. Synths has the best realistic voice banks. The male's voice banks feel like male voice banks compared to Vocaloid. Right? Yeah. Dude, yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. All of the a lot of the male voices in Vocaloid are like hella androgynous, just like, yeah. None of them are basses. But all voices in Synth V are amazing. Like, can't tell them apart. Can't tell them apart from real voices, real human singers, which is a little scary, I will say. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Is this the right octave? It might not be. I hope it's
La
not,
la la.
actually, because it might, because this is still high, too high for my taste. No, it is. Wow, I wouldn't have never thought that Styrian would be the one writing higher in any under any circumstances.
La 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 la.
Just adjusting gender factor. All right.
La la la.
Okay. Other way. Haha.
La la la.
Ugh. Maybe if I lower the octave, if I lower the octave and adjust the gender factor, you mean? Let's try that.
La 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 la.
See what happens if I do this.
La 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 la.
It doesn't really do much. Let's see what happens if I like try theatrical and passionate. Both things that would involve a louder voice.
La 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 la.
I might have to go back up. I don't know how well he'll perform on the lowest notes in this melody. All right, let's get these lyrics out here. Hmm. Is this how you spell resident? I forgot how to spell resident. You also have to add plus symbols to make sure that the other syllables in your multiple syllable word appear in separate notes as opposed to one singular note, which is dumb, but you know, it needs to be told that explicitly. I think that's good. Who's your favorite voice bank from Synth V? I know a lot of people use Solaria. I like Solaria a lot. I think that might be my favorite. I certainly use her a lot for sure. Um, I also like Kevin and Asterion. I like all three of the voices I have on Synth V.
President Minor, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand?
I think we'll extend this a bit more.
President Minor, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand?
Then solemnly swear to tell the whole truth. All right. Um.
Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth.
This might be too low for him.
Truth will need love.
This is the absolute lowest this melody will ever go.
Love.
All right. It's pushing it, but it works.
To tell the whole truth, we'll need love.
Okay, these are the wrong words.
So help you.
I guess these aren't. I guess. There's still a note lower than that.
La la la.
My favorite vocal preset in Vocaloid is the soft breath feature. Oh, cool, cool.
La.
Nope. Nope, I did not mean to drag that. Go away. All right. All right, let's hear this.
President Minor, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony. Understand? Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth. So help you, son. Now
Oops.
help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
God, it's gets so low for him. Hey, Department of Industrial Accidents, or DIA, welcome to the stream. This is perfect. I'm playing around with voice synthesizers, as you probably know because of the title. I'm currently in Synthesizer V, which has one of the more realistic voices. One of the most realistic voices ever in voice singing. That's a singing voice synthesizer. Of course, I've got this one like on a freakishly low octave. That's probably pushing it on this particular voice's capability. So the lower it gets, the more unnatural it kind of sounds, which is the one thing that I think is a little unrealistic. But you know, you know, it's partially my fault because I put it in such a low octave.
President Minor, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony. Understand? Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth. So help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Yeah, those parts especially are like really low for it. Cool. All right, I'm going to name this and drag it into my DAW. I might also
President.
yeah, I might also like move it away from the the beginning to give the consonant sound some time to breathe. Vocaloid automatically does something like this, but you have to do it manually in Synthy. We'll call this resident minor. And let's save this as well. Verse. Let's export that. All right. So now we'll have it along with these Chipspeech MIDI files on my DAW. So let's yeah, let's bring that like that. And let's have this one here for now. All right, let's hear this.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
I think I'm gonna have this one actually. I want this to be the lead in this particular dynamic. I'm gonna raise the volume in it. Might lower the volume in the other one.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Nice. I like that. Turn this volume up.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Now, I was going to do Kevin for the second part, but that's already a lot of synth V and not very much Vocaloid. That's the one downside of using a Styrian here. I really wanted to use Kevin for the other voice. But I could also just use Dex. What is this from? Oh, this is a cover of this is a cover of the Mind Electric, which is I'm guessing you were talking about the song when you're talking about the when you're saying this. But yeah, this is a song from the Mind Electric, otherwise known as Tally Hall. They're like an experiment. They're kind of like an experimental like, what do you call this genre? Like rock, I guess. Kind of like they remind me of the Beatles in some way, in many respects. They remind me of the Beatles. But yeah, I recommend checking them out. Search Miracle Musical or Tally Hall. The reason why I say that, I think they had like two groups. One was Miracle Musical, then Tally Hall, or it was the other way around. I don't know, but I know that a lot of the same people are from both of those bands. But this particular song is by Miracle Musical. It's if you search it, it'll appear in Japanese characters. If you search Miracle Musical, the artist page will show up in Japanese characters, but Tally Hall was first. Okay, cool. I don't know as much about the lore when it comes to Tally Hall and Miracle Musical. So, since you seem to probably know more about the lore, you can fill them in. For example, I don't know why. I don't know why they chose to move from Tally Hall to Miracle Musical, and I don't know or what the story behind that is, or why there are Japanese characters in it, or anything of that nature. You could explain it more in detail if you want, but I don't know. But yeah, I do know a lot of the song. I do know a lot of their songs though, and this is a good one. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. My apologies for assuming.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
God, I want to use Kevin so bad. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to use Kevin. I'll find another time to use Dex. It also means I don't need to open Vocaloid just yet. I can drag this and move it up an octave and change the lyrics. Kevin's gonna suffer. Look at those. Oh wow, he's actually, those sound waves are, oh god, but look at that, he's struggling so bad to hit the notes. Oh god, I wonder how this is gonna sound.
To so help you, son. Now raise your.
Oh god. Yeah, no, Kevin does not have the same range. That's a good one.
Resident miner.
All right. Yeah, I really like Kevin's voice for the lyrics in the next part. I really think they fit. Yeah. All right.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me.
You just click on the notes and type in the words. Oh, really? Oh. I mean, yeah, you can do that too. I know you can do that too, but I like to open up the windows. It's a bit more of a sweeping ordeal. Instead of like dragging my mouse everywhere, you know?
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. So
What? I need to look up the lyrics again. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Dang it, I mispronounced it. Fuck, or misspelled it. Oh man. Okay, there we go. I got the I and E mixed up. Oh, damn. Oh, man, I forgot to. I forgot to add the pluses and shit. I guess this part is fine. This is the problem. And then this part gets cut in this particular verse. And that part's going to be played later. In another segment.
Father, Your Honor, may I
I'm going to be adding Chipspeech to my production arsenal this weekend. Hell yeah! I'm gonna be going back to Chipspeech, or you can scroll back and see what I've been doing with Chipspeech to get a good idea of what it's all about, how you use it.
Father, Your Honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane. Father, Your
Alright.
Honor.
That's good. Let's shorten this.
Father, Your Honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Alright. And I might also add Dex to this. Just because. Apparently there's a whole world of speech synthesizers, so I will be poking around a bit more as well. Oh, absolutely. Dude, this is just the tip of the fucking iceberg. Voice synthesizers are there's a whole fucking thing. There are so many voice synthesizers out there. I don't even begin to know or have them all. And they span as far back as like the fucking, I think 60s or 70s or 80s. Like I think the first one was in the 60s. When was the voter created? Does anyone know? I think it was in the 60s, possibly even the 50s, but I don't remember.
Father, Your Honor.
Well before they invented computers.
Father, Your Honor, may I explain?
The 30s, holy shit. Wow. 1939. Okay, so basically the 40s. Wow. Okay, damn. God damn, yeah.
Father, Your Honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Alright, I'm gonna close this for now. Well, I'm actually gonna keep it open.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Yeah, it's crazy. At one point, it was just Vocaloid and Chipspeech. Synth is relatively new compared to everything else. If I knew about Synth, then I would have gotten it then. To be fair, there's whole lot more out there than also just Chipspeech and Vocaloid. There are like, I mean, there's Utao as well. Okay, yeah, Utao, yeah. And plenty of others too, I'm sure. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know all of them, but I know that the others exist also. I don't think the commercial voice synths came around till the 70s. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I know that voice synths for a while. My favorite kind of voice synths are voice synths that don't involve human sampling, because those are really interesting to me. I really enjoy voice synths without human sampling, because I always find the process of making uh phonemes, a human vocal track, um out of nothing but pure synthesized sound. I think that's fascinating. Like that's putting the synth in voice synthesizer. Department of Industrial Accidents. Yay, spending more money. If you want my advice, Utao is cool, but actually wait, fuck, Utao is free, my bad. Haha. Yeah, Utao is free. Forgot. Yeah, it's when it comes to free voice synths, I could point you out to at least two that I have. One is Utao, the other is Alter Ego, which is very similar to Chipspeech, but it lacks the historical factor. I also have Alter Ego. And Chipspeech is $95, so it's not that expensive. But yeah, I can point you out to I'm sure if you spent any time on the Plog website, open Utao? Well, okay. I'm intrigued. With OpenUtao, can you actually type in words instead of phonemes and expect to hear things? Is that a possibility on OpenUtao? Because if that is, sign me the fuck up. Utao has a wiki. I mean, I thought it had a wiki, but I thought it was in Japanese. Or to the extent it did have a wiki, it's like, like, yeah, Wikipedia. Um, I don't know how much useful information um is here. Um, yeah. It's just a little more user friendly. No, you still gotta put in the phonemes. Ah, oh, fuck. Oh. It's just a little more user friendly. Okay. Even so, I'm a hardcore Vocaloid fan. I'm still going to be buying Vocaloid 6. The new voice banks. It looking way too appealing. Hell yeah, dude. Same. I'm eyeing Vocaloid 6 as well. I'm definitely gonna get it soon. I have Vocaloid 5 currently. Okay, I've been playing the same thing over and over. I think I'm gonna move on to let's quickly, I want to add one more thing to this. Since I have Kevin open and he's already in perfect position, I think I'm just gonna do one more part of his verse, another part with the same voice in it, and just add this part as well. Come on, what is it? Come on. Yeah.
Scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away.
This is like a huge fucking dip in this one. Can we generate a new one? Hopefully that'll stick around. Hopefully it'll stick around in this note a little bit more now.
Me and carry me away.
That's fine. Let's add this a little bit. Make this a little bit longer here.
Scattering sparks of.
This is also a weird thing.
Scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away.
Even still, I'm a hard. Yeah, I heard that. I only have 2 add-on voice banks right now. Cool.
Scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away.
Yeah, just add this here. I know I'm ahead of myself in this verse, but just wanted to do it while I was here. I'm also gonna have to do the chorus at some point. I got the green ladies. Hell yeah. The green ladies. That's dope. I'm gonna close this now. Open up Vocaloid. Let's pull in, hold on. Let's also pull in, the other verse here. This is gonna be a lead.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
All right. Let's add. Let's do another. Let's do a layer of Vocaloid. Here we go. Now, originally there was only like 1 vocal in this, but I think I want to add Dex here as well. Boop. It always gives us Chris style by default. Let's just add more skill to this. Because I hate how Chris sometimes, the Chris style just blatantly goes off key for some reason. And then I'm probably going to take all of these off. I might keep the gain, though. I don't know. And the equalizer, perhaps. Oh, let's also get the tempo correct. There we go. Thank you.
uh, 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 uh.
Hmm.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me.
Ugh. What? What? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there we go.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me.
I did funny update vid. A. I would like to see funny update vid.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
One thing I don't know is, like, I don't know how well it's gonna sound with just two of the same voices overlapping, or similar sounding voices overlapping, whereas these two are very different sounding.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony.
Father, your honor.
Father, your honor, may I...
I might do a harmony, even though the original didn't have a harmony.
Uh,
Don't want to bring it down here. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Let's save this. We'll just call it the Mind Electric. I'll add numbers to it. I'll add numbers to it in time.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain...
All right. Hey, welcome back, Marla. Wow, that is significantly louder than the other one. Gee willikers. I guess that's what happens when I keep the, what was it? Compressor or whatever? Plug-in. Bring this puppy down. And let's move this to here.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Alright, that's fine. That works. Now let's add the final segment. Let's add the final segment here. I have an idea for the Chipspeech, what Chipspeech voice I want to use for this one. Essentially a deeper version of like Rotten ST, Sam. Both have that like bit crushed distortion to their voices that I really like, that I think definitely complement this segment of the song. There we go. Yeah.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the
Oh, you know what? There's
truth, so
another.
help
I
your
forgot about
son
the other.
now
There's
is
like
your
another
right
overlapping
hand.
vocal in
Father,
that.
your honor, may I
Haven't
explain?
forgotten.
My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
All right. Now I'm gonna go back to my boy Asterion. You know what? I'm realizing I don't like how quiet these voices are. I'm gonna compress them a little bit. Add some things to it. Might bring the overall thing down still though.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Hell yeah. And let's why is Vocaloid open in here? Stay over here. We're gonna save this. Doesn't matter anyway. We're gonna close this. Open Synth V again. Bring up the old Styrian. So we can say condemn. I can't go that low. Fuck. Even Asterion himself, the bass vocalist Asterion, is having trouble going low in that octave. Let's see how this sounds. I think this is a bit too high for my liking, though. Yeah. Okay, that's too Oh, you know what? That's because I haven't changed the tempo.
La la la.
Let's add some theatrical elements to it too.
La 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 la.
All right. All right. Is this my voice? No, it is not my voice. This is none of these are my voice. This is a voice synthesizer. Believe it or not.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
Add a little bit more length to the re.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
I like that. Boop. Boop. I don't even know if I need to save this. Oh, you know what? Let's hold on. Yeah, it's a vocal synthesizer. That's better. We'll bring this in the lead vocal section. You know what I might do? Instead of like manually changing the volume of everything, let's just change the volume here. That's a lot simpler.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
Let's turn up the volume here.
Condemn him to the infirmary. Condemn him to the infirmary.
There we go. I like that.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need
Hell
your
yeah, Miner.
testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn him to the infirmary. Condemn him to the infirmary.
All right.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has.
All right. Now here's the other thing I did. Now here's the also someone cover. Also awesome cover you got going on, Keegan. Thank you, Fox and Musics. I appreciate that. So far, I'm only doing vocals because the vocals in this are complicated enough as it is, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to go through all of this in one stream. But I could do a part 2, or I might finish this off off stream.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
All right. Now, well, actually, hold on. Let's add the other background vocal first before I get into the chorus. You gotta send me the finishing result when you're done. Oh, I'll do you one better. Well, I'll do it still, but I'm also gonna release this on my SoundCloud, my SoundCloud covers, KC covers or K covers. If you guys don't know, I have a SoundCloud, a new SoundCloud, just for my covers, which I still don't have linked anywhere, but I'm probably gonna include it in my link tree. But I don't have it there yet. Okay, what was I gonna do here? Right. I'm gonna have to add this. I'm gonna have to paste this in. So, this is actually where you'll find it. Of course, this fucking website also has the goddamn reverse segments written down, which is I find hilarious. All right. So this is the backing vocal. I'll either go with Sam or maybe I'll go back to Rotten ST. Yeah, I know you follow me. I followed you back on that account.
The Father, how do you plead your testimony understand? The Father, how do you plead your testimony understand?
I don't know if this is the right key.
The Father, how do you plead your testimony understand?
I'll have to listen again.
Your beep beep beep, your testimony on the sand. Solemnly tell the folk.
Oh, wait.
Pressing the timer, how do you beep beep beep, your testimony on the sand. Solemnly tell the folk. So that you
Oh,
now
wait
let your
here.
light hand. Pressing the timer,
President Minor. President Minor, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
All right. Now for the chorus. I'm gonna have to study this one as well. I guess the first part is the first part is not a whole lot of harmony. I wish Vocaloid's third plugin was like Chipspeech instead of just the DAW. Yeah, for real, for real. Nice. All right. So let's do the let's do the chorus. Okay. No time like the present. Hang on. What key was it again? In it again?
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Uh,
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Let me see if I can bring it an octave higher. I don't remember. That is the correct octave, I guess. Let's see what happens when I bring it up, though. Nah, this was right. Let's add tension to this voice.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. Let's add. Oh, let's add belt here.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
His vocals can go pretty high. That's not the issue. The issue is to match it with the original song. If I could go up, he can go high up. He can go up here perfectly fine. But this is not the octave the original vocals were in.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
In fact, he'd probably prefer to be up here than down here, but too bad.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Yeah, the is like a little flat. Let's see if come on, you can hit that note. Come on, come on. You know what? There you go, you little baby.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Yeah. I mean, it is a real voice. There's a, it's sampled by a human voice.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
You know what? I might bring it up. Just to be nice. It's okay. Even if it's not the
All mine towers.
Okay, we'll bring this back to the default take. Why is it down here? What's wrong? Oh boy, it's because I did something to it, didn't I? Generate new take. Fuck me. Default. I hate you sometimes. What's wrong with you? Why are you down here now? Ugh.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Is also a little bit. Oh, there we go.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
So instead of continuing with Kevin, I think I'm gonna switch to Dex for the second segment of this chorus. Because why not? Kind of give them their own separate voices in this. Fun fact: Gumi was named after the woman who voiced her voice bank. Gumi was her childhood nickname. That's so cute. Why? Why is Gumi called Megpoid on the Vocaloid store though? Why does Vocaloid call her Megpoid? That's something I never understood. Oh hell yeah, I love Echo. Echo's a classic.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Uh. Boom. Of course, I know there are gonna be breaks in the instrumental and stuff that I'm like not even doing the instrumental yet. I'm just like I'm gonna wait until all the vocals are done, and I might not even be able to finish all the vocals before I'd like to end the stream and have some dinner. I wonder what's for dinner. Gee, it sure is boring out here.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Now for the Vocaloid segment. Megpoid is the name of the product. Gumi is the name of the character. The voice bank Gakupoid is the same, as his character name is Gakupo. I think they are the only voice banks like this. Yeah, that is interesting. Name of the voice bank. Megpoid is the name of the product. Yeah, that's so weird though, because it's like most voice bank products and their characters are one and the same in my experience. Like if the voice bank product just has Gumi, then just call it Gumi. It's not like anything else. With Chipspeech, it makes sense because Chipspeech is the name of the product that has every single one of the voices that comes with it. That all have different names. So to give Chipspeech any one of those different voices names would be a little bit wouldn't do the rest of them justice, or wouldn't be fair to the rest of them. Whereas Gumi, correct me if I'm wrong, Megpoid just has Gumi, which is a little confusing. I guess that was back before Vocaloid or Yamaha really knew how to market their shit. I don't know. Anywho, let's new project this. Actually, I don't actually. Oh well. You know what? No, I want to go back to the other project because I don't want to go through the hassle of setting up my fucking preset again.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Uh, I heard that her voice Vocaloid 6 voice bank is amazing. I've already seen what producers have done with their voice bank already. That's awesome. I really want to get into the fucking AI features that Vocaloid offers
Freaking
in
in,
uh in the 6th installment.
freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble. Freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble. Freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
Alright, alright.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble. Freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
Under rubble.
Freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Freaking in the whole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
I think there's like a lower register at the end that I'm gonna add in Chipspeech. With what voice? I don't know. Maybe Otto. Hasn't been in anything yet. Oh, Vocalo feature got me hyped. Not just for the music, but for the memes. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I love making memes. I love making memes with the fucking voice synths, bro. Come on. What? Why aren't you responding? Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's save. I just instantly got afraid that this whole thing is gonna crash. My computer is kind of freaking out. Because I have I have 3 intensive things running at the same time. Like like fucking OBS, Vocaloid, FL Studio, all the way over here. Come on. Let's bring this over here. There we go.
Take a leaf off having a birthday, pulling, let that be alright. Take a leaf sooner, calling me face, I salute in man.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Reeking in the hole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
Bring this up a little bit.
Reeking in the hole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
Take a leaf off having a birthday, pulling,
This video is great, but it's also made me paranoid. Made me a paranoid woman. I'm afraid the...
Resident
Oh god,
miner,
yeah.
how do
That hasn't
you
happened to
plead?
me
We'll
before.
need your testimony, understand.
At least not for good reason.
Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn him to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Reeking in the hole of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
And we got the other verse right here, because I made it early.
Thirst for trouble.
Scattering
Thirst for trouble.
scattering sparks of thought and earth.
Oh, you know what? We gotta bring this over here.
Scattering sparks of thought and energy, deliver me and carry me away.
All right, bring open the old. I want to do Lady Parsec for this one. This time, HD Lady Parsec. The only Chipspeech voice that has human sampling. Where is it? There we go. I'm gonna just take something else. I'm gonna this fucking melody has been repeated a bajillion different times. There we go.
Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to.
Oh wait, that's no.
Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower. Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and prepare in. Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray. Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower.
It happens to me all the time because my projects are massive. Holy shit. I have to restart my computer because the project won't close. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks.
Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray. Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray.
I'm gonna bring this up a little bit, but I don't. This octave might be too high.
Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray. Hearing my...
Yeah, that's fine.
Scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away.
Hearing my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray.
Now, I think I'm going to add... now, there's an underlying vocal in this that I think I might use... Rotten ST for, or I might use Asterion.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has all mine towers crumble.
I might use a Vocaloid thing, though. I don't know. We'll see how Cyber Songman fares. Why does it open over here? Every time I minimize. So cringe. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. Thought you already did that.
Father, your honor, may I explain? Ooh.
Let's do Cyber Songman.
Father, you.
Let's see if we can
Ooh.
bring this dude an octave lower. See if he'll like that.
Ooh.
He might not like that.
Ooh.
I don't know if he'll like that.
Ooh.
That might be pushing it for Cyber Songman.
Ooh.
Father, Your Honor, may I explain? My brain has.
No.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Father, Your Honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Might need to just use Chipspeech. Chipspeech is the best at bass. Would be simpler too, so I could, since I would just have to copy this. And select. Maybe let's do Rotten.
Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pay.
Let's see if we can bring it lower.
Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to.
That's a bit too low. Let's see if let's switch it to Sam.
Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray. Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order
Working on a song right now, one that you've never heard before. Hell
Here in
yeah!
my kingdom,
I'm
I
excited.
am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray.
That's dope.
Take a leaf off having a society touring, let that be your right. Take a leaf human, calling me say, salute, listen.
Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Shrieking in the hall of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
Scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away.
Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray.
Let's do some panning in this. I don't know, might not be good. Let's try panning. See what this sounds like.
Here in my kingdom, I am your Lord, I order you to cower and pray.
Ooh, I like that. Let's try panning here.
No. Resident miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has
I'm not
claimed.
sure I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's about I mean, it's about somebody who's underage being convicted of what I don't know, and I think it's about somebody who's like, I think mentally like unwell, obviously. Somebody who was convicted. Probably battling like some sort of like psychosis of some kind. I have a good heart, albeit insane. Condemn him to the infirmary. I think it's about like pleading insanity, and I don't know, someone being just like, I don't know, having some kind of like psychosis, perhaps. The chorus kind of like, you should hear like the piano melody that accompanies it. It's a little bit. The whole song is all over the place. I still haven't done any of the instrumental so far.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble.
Creaking in the hall of love, thy genius saves a thirst for trouble.
Scattering sparks of thought energy deliver me and carry me away.
Yeah, I don't know. Some sort of like, I think it's about some sort of like mental episode, like psychotic episode. I don't know. There's definitely like a lot of mental talk. It's like the mind, the psyche.
Resident
Psychology.
miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony.
And you know, there's an element to like the criminal
So
justice
swear
system
to
here.
Tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble down, the flowers gasping.
You know, I might start working on the actual melody here. That we made plenty of headway on the vocals themselves. As it is, I'm probably gonna end the stream any second. Like maybe 10, like probably not a whole lot longer, because I'm gonna have dinner on the soon end. But I might do some instrumental stuff now. Of course, I'm nowhere near done with the vocals yet, but I think I'm gonna take a break from them and move to the instrumental parts. That bass is a little hard to define. I might pull open somebody's cover to just have a cleaner idea of what the bass line melody is. Let's pull open this. This is bass. This is going to be a bass. This might need some EQing because there's a lot of hissing in there. That's all right. I think that's good. probably needs to be turned down. Now that we're doing like some actual broader mixing here, I might even add a master compressor and EQ thingamabobber. Oops.
Take a leaf off and take a leaf off.
Let's add some stereo separation.
Take a leaf off. Take a leaf off.
It's hard to identify the fucking bass line. Okay, I think I know.
Take a leaf off every letter. Take a leaf off every letter. Take a leaf off every letter by day.
Hold on, something's wrong.
Take a leaf off every letter by day.
Hey, thank you. Welcome, Corvid.
Take a leaf off every letter by day. Pulling through. Take a leaf off every letter by day. Pulling through. Take a leaf off every letter by day. Pulling through. Let there be a fly. Take a
I think it's the same here. Probably not. Ah. How did he do it?
Take a leaf off every. Take a leaf off every letter by day. Pulling, pulling, let there be a fly. Take a leaf to the pulling.
I don't know if that's the. I don't think that's the exact melody, but I can just improvise. I think.
Take a leaf off every letter by day. Pulling, pulling.
Yeah. It did for sure. And then there's like a whole different situation in the other verse, like a choir. I don't know if I like this part. I think there's something that in this bass that I don't like in the second part. Yeah. Hey, Switchers and Sitchy, welcome.
Resident Miner.
Now we're gonna get into that harmony. I can get back to the original for that, I think. All right, that's fine. Thanks for coming through. We're gonna get some choir things up in here. Let's try this. Some simple ooze would be nice. There's already like a vibrato? Oh, that'd be nice if we added some vibrato. Maybe just. That's vibrato's a little bit fast. Can we slow that vibrato down? I'll probably have to get back to that other one. Listen to it again. I think that's how it was. Oh, of course. Too long. Okay, nope, that's too short. Fucking hell. Like this, I guess. That doesn't sound good. Maybe it's just one note here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna add an effect to this. Yeah. No point in doing that. It's all mono. Might do drip, actually. Open this. That's a bit too reverby. Oh yeah, drip. I was introduced to drip through Richav Preem. Well, actually, no. I was introduced to it through my brother. Then I saw Richav Preem use it. It's a filter plugin. Well, of course, it's a filter plugin that does a lot of different shaping. It adds reverb. It adds other, like, I think EQing and phase effects, and it adds distortion and saturation and delay. It's like an everything plugin, and it has a lot of cool presets. You gotta check it out. It's a cool plugin. But I use it a lot for, like, I don't know, to add reverb and just, I don't know, other reverby-like effects. It's like a reverb-adjacent plugin.
President Miner, how do you
I like that.
We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, Your Honor.
President Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, Your Honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
I think there are other vocal harmonies in this part, perhaps. I'll have to check the original again. I guess it's the same.
Resident Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Believe me
Father,
if I say
your
that most of
honor,
the
may I
effects use
explain?
are
My
free.
brain has
There's a lot of
claimed
free
its
stuff you can
glory
find
over
if you
me.
search hard enough.
I've
Oh
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
heart.
I agree. No, yeah, I use a lot of free plugins too, for sure. That's dope. That's awesome. I, for the most part, have for the most part use most of the stock plugins still on FL, but I definitely have some go-to non-stock plugins that I like. The main one being Chipspeech, as you could probably tell. Look at that.
Resident Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
Hang on. I think there are like 2 versions of this. I was never the same when I found out about patch presets. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Patcher. Yeah. I only discovered Patcher recently. I still haven't used it a whole lot, but I'm using it more. Hmm.
Resident Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
I think this part still needs to be fixed.
All mine towers crumble down the...
Whoa. Getting ahead of ourselves there.
Resident Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble.
Resident Miner, how do you plead? We'll need your testimony, understand. Solemnly swear to tell the whole truth, so help you, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemn you to the infirmary.
All mine towers crumble down the...
No, there's also piano in this second part too that I want to listen in on, so I can repeat. Yeah, there's some generous producers that release really good patches. The most famous one, Frank Pohl, recreates famous VST with Patcher, and it is awesome. Save me a few $100. God damn. Yeah, no, I downloaded a few patchers myself. It's really crazy how you can essentially make plugins with stock plugins on Patcher. It blows my mind. It's like, why would you ever? There are so many duplicate things you can do with FL Studio. It's insanity to me. It's crazy. So many duplicate things you can do. So many ways to do the same thing in different ways. That's probably one of the reasons why I really like FL Studio. Hmm. What was it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I already lost it. Nice. Hmm. Hmm.
Father, your honor, may I explain my...
I can barely hear the keys. Turn this up.
Father, your honor, may I explain my...
You know what? I should probably get ready for dinner. It's getting pretty late at this point, but I think I've made some considerable progress in this admittedly very complex song. Um so yeah, I guess I'll wrap it up. But thank you so much for coming through, and Vox and Music, special thanks to you for sticking around till the end. I really appreciate you. And thank you to everyone who came through. Honestly, thank you. Made this really fun and enjoyable. And yeah, my next release is probably going to be Vox and Music, so you're going to want to listen to this, or you're going to hear what I have to say about this. But my next release is probably going to be your cover of Hold On for those of you who don't know, I made a cover of Vox and Music's Hold On, using Synthesizer V, Solaria. I recreated the instrumental and everything. And yeah, I'm probably gonna release that. Still don't know haven't decided on an exact date, but maybe like, let's say, when was the last time I released something? Oh, hi, Department of Industrial Accidents. Cool, cool. I'm glad. Yeah, let's see. I want to see what my last release was. My last video, not my last stream. 2 days ago. I'll probably release it Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll release the video one Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. It'll be on Wednesday, Wednesday morning, like probably, or Wednesday at noon. My time, that is. At 12 o'clock, my time. Which is Pacific time. You've been lurking? That's fine, that's fine. I should have checked the YouTube thing to make sure how many people were still on, but I just have OBS open. And it doesn't tell me that. Anyhow, so that's something, and I'm also going to try and, this is something that I've been putting on the back burner for a while, but I am going to release segments. I'm going to release edited segments of my streams, starting with the talk about artificial intelligence, my AI deep dive, and move on from there. And I'm probably going to starting from there, I'm going to also probably, honestly, I might even go back further. I don't know. Depends on if I have the videos saved. Either way, because another thing is, like, I don't have my streams, my VODs saved on my computer. I would have to download them off of Twitch, and I only have a select few videos on Twitch. Videos I essentially have to save before they disappear. So, but yeah, I do plan on editing shortened versions, edited down versions of my streams. That's something I talked about last time I think I streamed as well. Just really want to work on that. Of course, I'm going to continue to take my mixing class as well. That's the reason why you're looking at this here. Well, you can't see. You're looking at this setup here. I'm actually trying to incentivize connecting instruments to channels almost at all times, because you never know when you might need to fix something. But anyway. Oh god, okay, I've been around for a while now, and I think that's about it for me. I am going to skedaddle on out of here and have some dinner. Thank you guys for coming through, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!